Hello, good afternoon Tribuners. Welcome back with me Mutiara in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here the complete news. The first news is 2-year-old toddler suspected of having atypical acute renal failure. A toddler girl from Tarakan who is still 2 years old is suspected of having atypical acute kidney disorder or failure. Eva Yanti, a cousin of the patient's mother who is suspected of having ARV, who is also the aunt of the toddler, confirmed that her niece was sick at the first. So by the parents, the child was taken to the community health center. From the community health center, 3 kinds of drugs were given: paracetamol syrup, domperidone, and omeprazole. Then, since consuming domperidone, the child's vomiting stopped. Then Sunday, October 16, 2022, the child never urinated. As far as Eva knows, if her cousin child is sick, she is immediately taken to the community health center. At the beginning of the pain experienced by the nephew, he continued because he did not want to eat. He continued so far his nephew's parents rarely eat snacks, especially when he is only 2 years old. To his knowledge, the nephew is still in the age range of 2 to 3 years. The patient's address is at Karangrejo village. From the doctor's explanation, whether it is ARF, as far as he remembers, is still being researched. He confirmed that the patient would be referred to the Makassar hospital because there was a husband's family there who could accompany the patient. As for he continued, when asked whether the child's habits are suspected of often holding back urination, regarding whether there is a history of special disease, according to him, the nephew has never had any other disease besides common disease experienced by children his age, such as scalp fever. The next uses Indramayu residents plant trees and scatter fish on damaged roads. A number of Tegalurung residents were angry with the damaged road condition in Tegalurung village, Balongan district, Indramayu Regency on Thursday, October 20, 2022. They gathered at a fork in the local village highway which was badly damaged. According to TRIBUNLAMPUNGNEWSVIDEO, residents even spread fish, planted banana trees, washed bicycles, and fished in puddles of water on damaged roads. Residents even put up a tent in the middle of the road so that no vehicles pass. One of the residents, Eda Rosida, said, residents did not allow any vehicles to pass as long as the route had not been confirmed when the route would be repaired. Eda Rosida also quipped that the route had not been repaired, given recently the local government brought national artists to Indramayu. However, the budget for road repairs is not available. The accident that resulted in his death on a local village road yesterday, said Eda Rosida, became the height of the residents' anger. At the time, the young mother died when she was run over by a Pertamina LPG tank truck after she fell while riding a motorcycle. The motorcycle fell because it entered a broken pothole. The next news is heroic action. A soldier saves citizens who jump into the sea in Natuna. This soldier from the Military District Command 03018, Natuna Soldier 1 Edi Sudrajat Banjarnahor, has been in the spotlight after his heroic action in helping a passenger of KM Sabuk Nusantara 80, French Amaru, who fell into the sea in the waters of the Lampas Strait, Natuna Regency. Edi Sudrajat Banjarnahor, born on the 18th of May 1994, has only served 4 months at the Military District Command 0318 Natuna. The man, who was born in Tapanuli, North Sumatra, had served in the 100th Raider Infantry Battalion Soldier Setia Binjai. Without thinking, Edi jumped into the sea to save a passenger of KM Sabuk Nusantara 80 on Wednesday, 19 October 2022 at around 3:30 p.m. while sailing from Subiport to Lampan Natuna Strait Harbor. At the time, he was resting until a passenger saw that if another passenger plunged into the sea. Eddie, along with other passengers, headed to the top deck of the ship to see the person who had plunged, but he did not manage to see the victim until he finally climbed to the top floor at the ship. With a stammering tone remembering the incident, Eddie said that the boy was approximately 500 meters from the ship's position. After looking for a long time from the boat, Eddie finally managed to see the victim, who was about 200 meters from the boy that was thrown earlier. Wearing shorts, a camouflage shirt, and his training supplies in the unit, Eddie rushed to swim towards the victim. Even so, Eddie's rescue efforts did not go so smoothly, because after a few minutes after reaching the victim, he was weak due to the resistance of the victim and also the strong ocean's currents. Then Eddie waved at the sea until a member of the Indonesian National Army from the Composite Battalion jumped in to help Eddie save the victim. Regarding the incident, Eddie advised the community that whatever life problems they face must be resolved properly, not by ending life. The next news is elementary school teacher becomes suspect of online social gathering scam. A fraud under the case of online social gathering, an elementary school teacher who is still an honorary student with the initial GU in Samarinda, East Kalimantan, has been named the sole suspect by the police. This was conveyed by the chief of the Samarinda City Resort Police Grand Commissioner Ari Fadli, when he was met at the City Resort Police headquarters on Thursday, October 20, 2022. Ari Fadli said the fraud was revealed under the guise of a bogus online social gathering after two people officially reported it to the resort of Samarinda, so that he stressed if there are still residents who feel they are victims to immediately report it. Regarding the evidence, his party has secured several items belonging to GU, such as gold jewelry to luxury furniture that the perpetrators brought using the victim's money. He also explained that the perpetrator's motive was to offer online social gathering to mothers through online media. With the modus operandi, it will give the victim many times over in a period of 2 weeks to 1 month. The next news is the Bono Highway in Meranti Bay is flooded up to 1 meter. The Bono Crossroad in Teluk Meranti Village, Teluk Meranti District, Pelalawan Regency was inundated by deep water for 3 days. As a result, it interferes with public transportation access. The water level that inundated the Bono Cross route in Teluk Meranti village even reached almost 1 meter in certain places. As a result, two-wheel and four-wheel vehicles and above are difficult to pass. In fact, the Bono Cross route is the main access for the community in several villages in Teluk Meranti district and connects it with other sub-districts. Eka Putra explained that there were puddles of water en route Lintas Bono at several points, the same at the incident the last fasting month. However, there were two locations where the inundation was very severe and up to 1 meter deep and up to 20 meters long. At these 2 points, public vehicles often stop and queue for fear that the motorbikes and cars they are carrying will stop in the middle of the flood. Even according to Eka, there were several cars that died suddenly when they went through the flood. He mentioned that the peak of the flood was on Monday, October 17, 2022, where many cars failed to cross the puddle. Floods arise because of high rainfall and almost every day. As a result, the existing waterways around the Bono Cross route are unable to accommodate the rain until it overflows onto the route, which is still made of soil, sand, and gravel. The puddle of water is also evacuated by the embankment built by the community who owns the gardens on the edge of route Lintas Bono. The embankment prevents water from flowing into ditches and canals in oil palm plantation, and rainwater collects on the route. The next news is, a grocery store in Sika caught fire. A fire broke out at a 9-staple business place called Kios Nusantara on route Kias Tribun, Kota Baru Village, East Alok District, Sika Regency on Thursday, October 20, 2022. The fire occurred at 8:30 a.m., which resulted in Joseph Ruben, the owner of the stall, suffering burns on the left side of his body. The incident was immediately handled by the fire department and the Civil Service Police Unit, Sika Regency. The head of the Civil Service Police Unit, Sika Regency, Ferdinandus Lepe, when contacted by telephone, explained that until now, it was not known for sure where the source of the fire came from. According to him, the stall owner has now been rushed to the Regional General Hospital. Dr. T.C. Hillers Theo, the son of the kiosk owner, said that the total loss from this fire accident was estimated at tens of millions rupiah. The last news is, a number of junior high school students at the Vive Denpasar State held a demonstration. A number of junior high school students from the Denpasar Vive State Junior High School staged a demonstration demanding the resignation of the new school principal, which is now held by Putu Eka Juliana Jaya. The students insisted that the policies of the new principal were considered burdensome. For information, dozens of students from the 5th Denpasar Junior High School, consisting of grades 7 to 9, held a demonstration at a school in Gangang Soka, Ubung North, Denpasar on Thursday, October 20, 2022. The head of the Denpasar City Education, Youth and Sports Office, Anak Agung Gede Wiratama, revealed that the demonstration carried out by Vive Denpasar Junior High School students was just a misunderstanding. However, according to the teacher, he said that apart from Saraswati Hari Raya competition, student frustration with the principal was also triggered by other things such as policies that were considered too harsh. The banner of rejection of principal, the Denpasar 5 Junior High School student, was finally removed after being installed for almost an hour. The banners were removed by school security unit and teachers. This banner was removed at request of the police. Sagung Mada said that the student demanded to replace the principal Putu Eka Juliana Jaya because they did not agree with the policy. Well, I think that's all the news for today with me Mutiara. Don't forget to follow us at Tribun Lampung News Video YouTube, Tribun Lampung Facebook, and Tribun Lampung TikTok account and Instagram account for further information. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.